What's goody, everybody? It's full time trip. Another game down. Southampton won, Arsenal won away. Yeah, that was a weird game, y'all. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, all that good stuff. But let's talk about it, man. I really only got two main points. One, I'll be critical of us, and let's talk about us. We still have a bit of that lack of aggression in front of goal. In some periods where we go one up, but we have chance after chance after chance. Our forwards have to actually get up and finish. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying it was the worst game in the world, but it was nowhere near the best game in the world for us, honestly. Like, we're doing all the things we're supposed to be doing, but the finishing has to be there. It has to be there. We could have killed Southampton off many a times, but we let them back into the game. First half was domination. First half was literally so dominant. Again, they have so many people out. Livermento, Lavia, I was about to say a few other key pieces. Maitland Niles out as well. Like, they were a weak inside, and we completely dominated them in that first half, but we didn't kill them off, and that was the problem that, again, that got us into trouble. And then, things happened when the game got stretched about 70 minutes, and then they equalized. So it's up to us, honestly, to keep finishing, to literally get the goals, bro. Like, it's such a hard, it's such a tough thing to take when you're doing all the right things except the one thing you need, which is, again, putting the ball in the back of the net. But that's one thing. Everything else, I think, was a solid performance otherwise. Two, the ref was, oh my gosh, this ref had to have been, he had Southampton, the badge tattooed on his ass or something like that, bro. He let so many things go their way. There was a point where there was a player, a defender, that choked Nketiah. Literally had to throw it up like that for a little bit, and just a yellow card. The headbutt and that yellow card, and then the literal pixel in pixel McTominay challenge, the whole grab in the penalty box on Jesus, and nothing. It's literally the same thing, same level of contact, all that stuff, but it just wasn't a penalty. The refereeing inconsistency is honestly gonna be the bane of our existence and everybody's existence, man. Like, if you was watching the game, whether you support Arsenal or not, you could tell, like, the ref was just shocking. The ref was shocking today, to be completely frank. But I'm not gonna place full blame on it. I'm just gonna say it could have been better. I feel like we could have, refereeing decisions were a part of the cost, but not the total cost of why we, dropped points today. But it is what it is, man. Just to go through the team real quick. I gotta remember off the top of my head. Ramsdale, I'm going to give. I'm gonna give him a 6.5. I'll give him a 6.5. I feel like the goal that went in I think it was kind of savable, but it was a little bit, it was a little bit meaty. But I think overall he had a decent job today. Didn't really have to do much aside from that thing, but I gotta knock off some points for that. Tomiyasu, I'm gonna give a 7. I feel like he was, again, good in certain defensive actions, but you can clearly see where we missed Zinchenko. Some of that control, some of the attacking nous, being able to, again, get forward in those channels and then feed certain people that he was with. So, being able to feed Martinelli when he was on the left side, and when he switched back over to the right, being able to feed Saka, like, we missed some of that. So, I think that's a part of this game. Tomiyasu's got to, keep developing and just bomb forward and be a little bit more, potent on the attack in certain situations, like Ben White is on the overlap. So, yeah, that's that. Gabriel Magalhaes, I'm going to give a 7.5. I think he was doing really good today. Honestly, there wasn't much. I don't know if it was him or Saliba. I think it was actually between him and Saliba. Him on the left-hand side for the goal. But I think otherwise he was solid today. It was an unfortunate error at the 70th minute when the game was stretched, but I think otherwise he commanded the box well. Shuffle things along. He was solid. Saliba, I'm giving a 7.5 as well. Honestly, back to a normal performance for him after a weird game last week. He definitely again went back to form in my opinion. I think he had a really solid game. Not much to again say there. I think it might be maybe one misplaced pass I saw in the first half. There was one misplaced like back pass or something like that. Like it was a little bit, one little more there, but overall solid game from him. Ben White, I'll give a 7. He had good chances on the overlap as well. Again, he was doing what he was supposed to be doing. This is kind of a typical performance from him, but again, no clean sheet, no 3 points, so I can't really give you much higher than I got to give you the bog standard. Because defense wasn't really the problem today. Into midfield, Thomas Partey, I'll give a 7. Honestly, I feel like I'm lucky number 7, give everybody freaking 7s, but I'm going to give him a 7 today. I think, again, some misplaced passes, but overall, again, dictated play was, again, really good picking things up and again, breaking up some of their advances and just pressing on us. So it was good. It was a good performance from Partey today. Xhaka, it was my man of the match today, again, back to back. I'm giving him a 9. I'm giving him a 9. He was electric today. He's tapping into like the speed force of like 2013, 14 Aaron Ramsey with the late runs and again being able to just pick up space in the box. Like he is really turning himself around. It's crazy to see, man. Like it's wild. Man's actually making a case for being one of the best center mids in the league right now, which is you would say you were on PCP if I said that to you like 2 years ago or even a year ago, honestly. But it's good to see him turn around. So shout out to man of the match. Going to Martinelli. Again, got hooked. I think 65th minute or something like that. But again, good energy. Just didn't have the goals for it today. I'll give him a 6.5 because he was again very energetic all over the place. His usual work rate performance. But again, the goal didn't come. And I think that's what we really needed today, and that's what it was a bit lacking in that area. So yeah, I'll give him a 6.5. Odegaard. Odegaard was in the right place at the right times, but just couldn't finish when he had those chances. I mean, the goal that went in, that was offside off of or just out of bounds off of Kieran Tierney's just attempt to get the ball back in play. Unfortunate. That should have been the winner. I hope it was the winner, but it wasn't. Odegaard, I'll give a 7 today. I feel like he was the best of the front four in my opinion. Just for the way again he linked play and I feel like he had the most run of chances. So I'll give him that. Saka, I'll give a 6.5. Again, just didn't have the goal. They were a little bit rough. Southampton defenders were a little bit rough with him. So I don't want to give him too much, too much slack. But the goals got to come. The goals got to come. I feel like he, did good in certain areas, and again he tried to pick it up where he was getting doubled and grabbed all over. The yellow for diving, that wasn't a dive when he literally hit his ankle. And then I don't know. This ref. I'm going to get to the ref in a second. Honestly, I will get to the... Oh, who scored?
Wilson.
Let's go, Callum Wilson. Tottenham in the pack. Let's go. But yeah, on to Gabby Jesus. I'm giving Gabby Jesus a 6. Wait, no. I'm giving him a 6.5. Everything was there except for the goal, in my opinion. There was, again, missed chances. There was a penalty that he should have had with him being able to, again, with his moving around the box. He's like a hard rat fouler, just like McTominay's, but the goal wasn't there. I'm being very forgiving in these player ratings, I'm realizing, but it's all right. To me, it's not the worst thing in the world. It's not the end of the world, but Jesus' goal will come, man. He needs to be at the right place at the right time and just tuck it in, man. Just tuck it. That's all I need from him. But yeah, we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out with him soon. Subs, I completely forget all the subs that came on. Nketiah came on. Fabio Vieira came on. Who else came on? I think KT came on as well, and I think he changed the dynamic of the game as well. So I'll give KT. I'll give him a 6. No. I'll give him a 6.5. All the other stuff I give pretty much a 5. There wasn't really much impact on the game they made that late. And yeah, that's fair. I call that fair. What's it called? Ref today. Ref, negative infinity. Actually, matter of fact, nah, that's not even negative 18 quintillion. You can hold that. And while he's counting all the zeros for that number, he can realize how much of a terrible ref he is. He's the worst. That was shocking, man. That was shocking. Some of the calls for, again, simulation when it wasn't simulation on Saka, like just really poor decisions, like all over the place, man. Like Southampton were just having our way with this, bro. They were roughhousing half of the team. You know what I'm saying? And there was not even a conversation of a yellow card for any of those people until like late in the game. It was very poor officiating, man. And honestly, if you watch the game as a neutral and stuff, you can see it was poor officiating. But Arteta, I'll give a 6 today. I'll give him a 6 today. I feel like the lineup maybe could have called for Kieran Tierney to be a bit more attacking on Southampton and just impose ourselves and really kind of go for it in a sense. I just didn't. Some things worked out, some things didn't. Again, it's not really all down to him because the players, they've had chances, they got chances throughout the game, but they just didn't finish the dinner. But yeah, it's unfortunate. But I'll give him a 6.5. I'll give him a 6. I don't know if I just changed it there, but whatever. Fans, I'm gonna give 15 out of 10. They were amazing. I heard them singing the Saliba song and everything like that. Like, they were in full voice in the away end. They were fantastic as usual. But yeah, we move, man. 2 points drop, but that won't be the end of us. You know what I'm saying? 2-point gap at the top. We're going to be going, tit for tat. Hopefully we can win out. Going to watch the rest of the results and see how things go. But again, hopefully we can pick up points as much as we possibly can and still be, within that top conversation come World Cup time. So we'll see how it goes. But let me know what y'all think about the game, the performances, all that stuff in the comment section below. We're going to figure it out, man. Listen, that's it for the video, but don't trip. We'll see you in the next one. Peace.